a child here how to identify the right sounding words, especially when it is time to break words down, pronounce the words, how to find it easy to pronounce the words, like the words in the board here, like the words in the board here. I will put it tonight. Okay, like the word parachute. How can he pronounce parachute when the RA is not sounding ra to him? So I'm explaining to him that normally the RA, the vowel in it, the A, is weak. So you need to know that vowels can be weak. Now, if you have 1, 2, 3, we have 3 vowels in parachute. This is not shoot here. We'll still explain that properly. No, it's not shoot. It's shoot. No, it's still CH. It's still CH. Now, as I was saying the other time, so when you have vowels in words, some of the vowels can be weak. You wouldn't know that, okay? You wouldn't know if it is ra, you wouldn't know if it is re, if it is re, if it is ro, if it is ra. You wouldn't know. The only thing for you to do is that the more you keep reading, the more you get acquainted with, the more you get familiar to the right vowel in the word. So now, instead of me to say parachute, now I'm not saying parachute because I know that the second A in parachute, the second A is weak. So I'm saying say parachute. Parachute. So you will know if it is letter E, if it is letter I, or letter O, or letter U. You would know. So now that you have known the parachute, the second A, the second syllable is having a weak A. You have kept that in mind, right? Now let's go for the tutes. We're spelling parachute. So spell the pa again. P-A. Spell the R. R-A. Now remember, the pronunciation of R doesn't let you know if it is A, E, I, O, or U. You don't know. But for today, you have known of the letter. So you have to get acquainted to much of reading. Almost every time you need to read. You need to read almost every time. So the more you come across more words. Okay? So Harrier, let's tute. When I'm saying tute, which of the vowels here appear in tute? Is it A? Sorry. Which of the vowels appear in tute? Is it A, E, I, O, or U? Tute. Is it A, E, It sounds like U. Come on, write U on the board here. Write U. This is A. This is E. Let me come clear. A, E, I, O, and U. Quickly. No, write I also. This A, E, I, write the I. A, E, write the I. Have you forgotten? Oh, it is forgotten. I, write O. O-W can be there, then O-E. I was even expecting O-E. Once I began with A-E, E-E, I-E, you know O-E will be O-O. Now U will be what? Tell me U. How does U there? So, when I say tute, tute comes with a vowel U. Tute. Okay? Tute. So, if you want to write your tute here, it will have to come from CHUTE. That is chute. So we have parachute, 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 parachute. Again.
Parachute.
Again.
Parachute.
Again.
Parachute.
Again.
Parachute.
Parachute. Can you give me a sentence with parachute? A sentence with parachute.
This is a parachute.
Again.
This is a parachute.
This is a parachute. I'll put it on the board now. Don't forget, which of the A's on the board here is weak? Is it the first A or the second A?
Second A.
Second A is weak. Okay. Okay. Let me remind you again. What is that? Ra. Take right red on the board. You need to have your own marker. Take right red under. Red. Ra re. Yeah. Ra re. Now the next one will be
0.
Ra re what? Ra re. Re. Ra re re. Raw. Quickly, ra. So which means apart from saying ra, re, re, raw, ra, you can still pronounce it as r, which you wouldn't know if it is A, that is there, if it is E, that is there. You wouldn't know if it is I, if it is O, if it is U, because those vowels are weak. That's what you need to keep in mind. Did you know before that it was A?
No.
That's what I'm saying there. So this can still be weak. It can be weak. It can be weak. It can be weak. It can be weak. And if it is weak, that'll be r. Say r. Say r. Say r. Say r. Say r. When the vowel makes a weak sound, they will become so universal. They will become so universal. The way you pronounce it.
Why? Why sound like
Y sounds like E also. Now I'm not even going towards that now. I'm talking about when vowels are making weak sounds. Now you need to keep in mind, only vowels make weak sounds. Only vowels, and that's what is causing much of the problems when it comes to spelling. Do you get it right? Only vowels make weak sounds. And that's what causes problem when it comes to spellings. That is why you need to get much more acquainted with reading. How many times did you read over the weekdays? Be very, very honest. Quickly. Okay. You can't even remember. Twice, right? And you should have read almost every day. If you want to improve your literacy skills, you need to make sure you read every day. Separate a time for yourself. 3 to, okay, you mean 3 times?
no, 3 days.
3 days you read. Now it should be every day. If you want to improve your literacy, if you have a child there and there's grappling with literacy, or especially in the spelling and reading aspect, then he has to be having like at least 1 time a day to read, to remind himself of sounds and of spellings that make the sounds and how to read and which letters are weak and which letters are strong. Yes. Let's go on again. Say ra,
Ra.
re,
Re.
re, raw,
Ro.
ra. Now it can be say r, 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 like this. This is r here. I'll give you another word with the the weak A. Weak A. I have other words. Weak A. Me. Bless you. Just follow me, please, okay? What do you call this?
A.
This is A, E, I,
O.
O, and U. I didn't put other spellings of the I in this ones because I'm just particular about this the other time. Okay. A weak sound. I will. Now leave that one for now. Identifying the weak sound. Vowels can be weak. So we are learning why vowels are weak. Vowels can be weak. So the first word we treated, parachute. Weak sound. Number 2. Okay, when I ask you to spell, okay, spell morally. Say morally. Morally. Just say it after me. Say morally. It's morally. How many syllables are in morally? That's the first thing that should come to your mind. How many syllables are in morally? That's the first thing. 3, right? What's the first syllable?
No.
Spell more. Speak louder. N. O. Very good. Spell R. R. Morally. Okay, what's the next syllable in morally? After more. What do I say you should spell? Morally, 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 morally. More. M-O. R. Is it the R-A or R-E or R-I or R-O or R-U? Morally. Speak louder. R-E. Now it's not R-E. The reason they called it R-E is because E is a bit confused. Because the A, the letter that is weak, hiding its identity. So nobody could tell if it is A or E or I or O or U. And that's one of the problems we have. And that's what we are trying to treat now. We have R-A, not R-U. R-A. Yes, the commonest ones that always comes weak is the A. You have to keep that in mind. The commonest, the one that comes so weak in words. So when you hear locally, when you hear mentally, when you hear mathematically, when you hear mathematically. One is very weak there. Mathematically. A letter is weak there. Okay, that will be the next one we're treating now. Morally. No, don't worry about that yet. Hold on for me. So in case you're asked to spell in the school, as I'm saying this, you need to keep this in mind. Just stay calm with yourself. When you are given any spelling tasks to do, you yourself, what's the first thing to do when you have to spell a word? When you have to spell a word. Pronounce the word. What's the next one? You want to spell a word, a long word. What do you do? Okay. Then you break it down. Break it down. Maybe with your clap. Now, you can't be using your clap in front of your teachers every time. In your mind, imagine yourself clapping it and saying it inside of you. Okay? You said morally, right? Morally. You start spelling. Spell the more. You spell the rule. You spell the lead. Now there's something you need to know about the ruling here. There are 2 L's there. Double L. Now what will be the last letter? Morally. What will be the last letter? morally, family. Morally, capitally.
Y.
That should be Y. So this is L, L, Y. This is moral. If I remove this L-Y, what do you see here? Quickly. If I remove this L-Y, what do you see there? If I remove this, it becomes, again, that is moral. You will see that the two vowels are not strong. One has to be weak. One has to be weak. When you see two vowels in words, you see one in a syllable, not a syllable. One of the vowels has to be weak. That is why you can say local. When you say local, it means the two vowels there are strong, which is wrong. Again, again, it has to be local. Say local. Local. When you say local there, the next thing is you'll be thinking, okay, what's that weak one? What vowel is in the weak one? Is it the A? Is it the E? Is it the I? Is it the O or the U? The common one is always the A. So let's go. So we have morally here. Mathematically. Now look at my mouth properly. Mathematically. Quickly. M. Now that is math, right? The next one. Spell. Are you asking me again? When you bite your tongue, you're still asking me. TH. Quickly. Let's go on. Mathematically. Mathematically. But don't forget, people or maybe teachers out there might not pronounce it as they might not bite their tongue, but just know that that's what they're trying to say. You know how to pronounce mathy. Let's continue spelling. Ma again, M-A-T. There's another vowel now. Mathy again. Let's spell it in syllables. The first one is ma. The next one is thee. Spell the thee properly. H what now? Thee. You should know that in your mouth. T-E. You have removed the H again. Is there no T-H there? T-H-E. So what don't waste my time now. T-H-E. Mathy. 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 The next one is? M-A. The next one? Oh, don't be in a rush. You're spelling in syllables. Ma, thi, ma. The next one is it mathematic or mathematic? So mathematic. In the school, you call it mathematic. Is it mathematic or mathematic? It is mathematics. No two. There is no two THs there. There's only one TH. Now the other one is T. T. Mathematic. Is it mathemata or mathematic? Mathemat. What are you spelling? C-E. There's nothing like. Did I tell you last week that When you see CE, what is that? That is, now, I would say mathematics. Mathematically. Mathematically. C. C-L-L-Y. C-L-L-Y. So which sound, which vowel is now weak? Mathematically. 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 Coolly. Spell cool. Cool. There must be a vowel there before the L now. See, there's always a vowel, a vowel, a vowel, a vowel. When you write C earlier, no vowel there. A vowel has to be there, but the vowel is weak. Quickly. It should be A, the C-A-L. Now, if I write C-A-L, how do you pronounce it? Pronounce a word with C-A-L. O. Pronounce. Mathematical. Mathematical. Now, it means li. Mathematically. Quickly. Spell li quickly. Li. We have written parachute on the board. We've written morally. We've written mathematically. And in each of the three words, only one letter is weak there. And that's A. And this is almost common. It's very common in English words. The A is almost weak. Almost weak. That is only in the weak, in the unstressed syllable. So, hello guys, if you call this call, you will tell me that the A is weak, right? Number one. Then you will tell me that this is unstressed. This syllable here, if I say, okay, what do you call that syllable? You call it unstressed syllable. This one is the unstressed syllable there. It's not stressed. And because it's not stressed, that is why the A is weak. Okay. I have another word here with me. What does that say to do? So how about me? Number one, parachute. The A underlined there is weak. Okay. Another word is literacy. When I say literacy, it's a literacy. It's a literacy. Very good. Literacy. Speak louder. Literacy. 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 Now, when it is literacy, tell me which letter there is weak. Which letter do you say? Literacy. The A is weak. Another letter is weak there. Literacy. You see, literacy, 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 literacy. Only two letters are strong. Only two vowels are strong. The remaining two vowels are weak. Are weak. And remember, I didn't call this literacy. We have 4 vowels in this word, 4 of them. What are the 4 vowels? I, E, A. It remains one vowel. Quickly now. The vowel normally sounds E.
Y.
It's the Y now. Don't you know Y is a vowel? How many times would I tell you? Now, excuse me. Y can be a vowel also, especially when it comes at the end of words. It's no longer a consonant. When the Y appears at the end of words, it's no longer a consonant. Why? Because it sounds E. And E is a vowel sound. I hope you know that. E. E is a vowel sound, right? There's no E on the board there. No E there. I'm talking of the sound, not letter. No E there. This is like the E I'm talking about. Like this. Or like this. It sounded like, the Y is sounding like, it's making this kind of sound. E. This is not E here.
They're talking about R.
Oh, this one is rare now. That's rare. Don't mistake that. Before a word, before this kind here can sound re, it has to be because of the origin of the word. The origin of the word. But don't worry, we'll talk more about it later. So let's go on. Let's get back to literacy. Literacy again, 4 vowels. What are the 4 vowels? I, E, A, and Y. Now when I say literacy, only 2 vowels there are making their real sound. Only 2. L is not a vowel. I'm talking of vowels there. Only 2 vowels are making. You see, literacy. Already you know you have said A is weak, right? That's why we didn't say literacy. We said literacy because the A is weak. Now there's one vowel that is also weak. That vowel is not making its original sound. Don't forget, this is ra, re, re, ra, ra. Now this is re. This is re. Is this one sounded? Now the E. Imagine if you don't know that the E is weak there. How would you have pronounced the word before? No, it's not be liti. Lite. Because this is re here. Now these would have been te also. So once you know that, okay, it's not lite, right? It means the E is weak. Literacy. Literacy class. A literacy class, right? Okay. Good, quickly. Le. O I. T. T E. R. Did you get it right? 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 Do you get it right? Do you get me right? Okay. What's number 1? Number 2. Number 3. Mathematically. Number 4. Again. Literacy. That is literacy. You see, this boy is a very brilliant boy, and I love that his brain retains understanding or explanation easily. That's the reason. So, photograph, 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 Photograph. Okay. What's the first syllable? What's the first syllable in photograph? The first term syllable. Photograph. The syllable, quickly. Fo. Clap it. Can you clap it? Clap photograph. Clap it. Let's see. Louder. No, not so. Photograph. Photo. You should know a letter is weak there. Photo. Just to know. Photo. Now I didn't say photo. I'm saying photograph. Photograph. Let's go. Photo. Not toe. T. Graph. Very good. Now what's the first syllable there? PHF again. So why did it mention F before? You see, that's one of the problem here. When you hear some can come from F. Yeah, can come from F. Can come from PH. And some can come from FF. And can still come from GH, because we have some GH that ends word like this. That is cuff. This like this. Yes. So let's start with a photo again. So do you need to add F? Do you need to add F again with a PH? No. So don't make that mistake again, please. Let's go. Fo. Spell the fo again. Okay. T-O, right? T-O, right? Are you checking it there? T-O. Now T-O. Remember I didn't call it photo. I'm calling it photograph. Photograph. Which means the O there. Okay, don't let me say it here. I don't want to give or cheap out the answers to you. You will tell me it is weak. Don't call it silent. Oh, vowels cannot be silent. Vowels can only be weak. Hello, do you keep this in mind now? Remember what I just said now? I said vowels cannot be silent. Vowels can only be weak. Only consonants are silent. Only consonants are silent in words. Only consonants are silent in words. The only consonant are silent in words. If it is vowel you're talking about, you say, oh, it is weak. So if any of your friends says it is silent, vowel is silent. Let me ask you, and listen. Look at listen. If I say listen to me, listen to me, listen to me. Normally it should be pronounced as listening. Have you heard of listening before? Listen to me now. Listen to me. It's not listening. It is listen. Now look at listen. This is how listen is written. Spell the list. List. Quickly. List quickly. Did we say list? What is this? Okay, what will follow? After la, what will follow now? After la, what will follow? La. What is this? Spell lists. No. Come. What is this? Quickly. La. What is this? Le. Le. That is le. This is law. And this is la, not lu. La. La, as in la, maybe lan or la, something like that. Now this is la, le, lo, la. When I'm asking you to spell list, which of this would you choose to spell list? La, le, lo, le. Which one are you choosing there to spell list? Quickly now. Which one appears on list? Is it la or le or li or lo or lu? It is le now, does it? And I don't want it to call this li. This is not li, this is le. Le. I'm calling it le. Le. Now spell list quickly. So we don't really, can you say, it easily got the ST. We don't have problem with consonants. It easily got the consonant right. But the vowels, so we need to concentrate on vowels more. On vowels the more. That is why the more you in, the wider your understanding of the right spelling gets, the wider. You will know that, oh, so list is not L-E-S-T. So listen. So list is I. Hey, thank God I found it today. I just want to explain to you that consonants come by week. Let me put it on the board. Consonants come by week. I'll put it here. Consonants come by week. Consonants come by week. No. Consonants come by silent, right? Only vowels are what? Weak. Only vowels are weak. Yes, I know. We will. Consonant or silent. Yeah, fine. Consonants or silent can be silent. Vowels can be weak. Vowels can be weak. Yes, as in listen. Listen, like listen. Don't listen is right on the board. You will now tell me which letter is weak there, Edidi. Yes, which letter? Yes, I know. One is weak, one is silent. One letter is weak, one letter is silent. Listen. Bless you. Listen. Which one can be weak? Is it the vowels or the consonant? Vowels, very good. Which one can be silent? Consonant, very good. Now, which means I or E? One is silent or weak? Would you say it's silent or weak? Weak. Thank you, because they have vowels. Now, while maybe one, quickly, maybe 1, 2, 3, or 4, the 4 consonants can be silent, right? One of them can be silent. Now, one consonant is silent here, and one vowel is weak. Can you try? Which one is that? Which one is weak there? Now listen. Can you see them saying listen? Is it the I or the E? Listen. The E is weak, right? That's beautiful. And now which one is silent out of the
C.
Very good now. That is good. So you won't say. That's why if you see anybody say listing, you have to break it down to the person. The S is silent and the E is weak. You keep that in mind? You keep this in mind? Don't forget the the T is silent, but so in listen, but the E is weak. Good. I still have another word like this.
Ah.
No, just in front of it. Okay, don't worry. So vowels are weak. Vowels. Spell vowels. Bless you. You see, spell vowels. I've opted to add va on the board. It remains O's. Vowels. Vowels, E-L-S, which means her. What happens to the E in vowels there?
It sounded like
Vowels. No, I don't expect that from you. You say this weak. That's what I'm expecting from you. Or is it silent? E?
no.
You say this E. Don't say sound like vowels. You say, that's why I didn't say vowel. I didn't say vowel. The E is weak. Once you have two vowels in word, just know that one of the two will be weak. Let's see. Weak. So this E is weak here. And there's no silent consonant there. Vowels. You can hear the V, you can hear the W, you can hear the L, you can hear the Z in it. Okay. Bless you. Vowels. Again? You mean we can hear all the consonants, right?
Like sick.
Z.
It sounded like Z as from.
Okay, you mean S, right? Oh, you're right. Please. You're right. Like this. You won't call it a boy. Just make it weak. Just as you made this one weak.
Like cars.
Lecture. Falter. Falter. This is a boy. This is a boy. A boy. Maybe you have to stop again. You have to say a boy told me, a girl told me. Say a school.
Huh?
A school. A school. A school. A boy. A girl. See if you're making it inside. You're making that sound inside. The one for the A, you say it inside. Like, just like, like, that's exactly how it sounded in a boy, a school, a table, a school, a church. So maybe you have to stop saying again. So if you hear anybody calls it, hey, keep that in mind. If you hear anybody calls it say, no, it's not strong, it's weak. It is a weak sound. It is very weak. So that is why you have to say, okay, something like a school, a table. But if the person doesn't get it right, can now say, I mean, school, table. I don't want to make it strong. It's because you're not getting me right. A school, a table, a chair. Is different from A-R-E. A-R-E, I said I will tell you next week, but let me tell you now. This is A-R-E here. A-R-E is aw. Aw. You know, when you see your friend being beaten and you feel so pity for the child, for your friend, say, oh, sorry, oh, just like letter R. R. Vowels are, or vowels can be. Did you write vowels are weak in your book? No problem. But instead, you should have written vowels can be weak. But don't worry, weak. Just like that. Listen, like listen here. Okay. Oh goodness. Photograph quickly. We're almost through. Photograph. Now we've spelled O. We have spelled fo. You spelled the weak O is there. It remains graph. G. Graph. Quickly. Spell it to me before writing. Spell graph. Graph. Graph.
You're seeing it like
can't you hear me? Graph. Grrr. Can you hear me? Grrr. So why are you wasting your time on that? G what again? Grrr. Graph. Graph. GR and what? Okay, sound it. Let's sound it. Let's sound it as you hear. Graph. Let's sound it. G. Let's sound it. G. Let's sound a graph. Let's break it into simple sound. G. Simple. G. But the f is not a f. It is still. Choose one of the f here. Which one is the answer? That is it. It is PH. This is graph here. That is graph there. That is photograph. So out of the 3 vowels, 1, 2, 3, only one is weak. Sorry, the other 2 are strong. Again, say parachute. Say parachute. Speak louder. Speak louder. The number 2. Again. Morally. The next one. Louder. Mathematically. The next one, number 4. I didn't tell you last week. When you see CE, CI, CY, they sound the same way. The letter C sounds S. Did you get what I just said now? CE, CI, and CY. The letter C will sound S, not K. Right on, quickly. Is that le or le? Okay. Speak louder. Again. Literacy. That is literacy. If they ask you why is the C sound and S, you say because it is followed by C. It's followed by Y. If it is also followed by I and E the same way. Don't forget, this one can make, bless you, this can make the same sound that this makes. And this can make the same sound that this makes. E, this is S. It can be C also. It can be C and it can be C. Bless you. Bless you. Is that clear? Do you want to write it? Do you want to write it? Bless you. Give me a sentence with power. Okay, you've given me a sentence with parachute. Bless you. So today we learned vowels. Learned vowels can be weak. Bless you. Vowels can be weak. That's what we learned today. Bless you. The C sounds. Bless you. The C sounds. Bless you. So when you're through, you copy this first. After this, you can copy this. Number 2. So, bless you, bless you. So when you're done, it'll D. You copy number 1, then you go to number 2, and go to number 3. Okay, that's number 1. Yeah, you're done with number 1. It remains number 2, number 3. Quickly. So that's that. I will want you to bless you. Finally, okay, wait. Wait, hold on. I need a sentence with each of the words on the board. A sentence on the board. Number 1, parachute. You said, I think you get missing. This says, is it a or a? Parachute. Number 2, morally. No. You say, no. Let's bless you. A sentence with morally, you can say, I greeted him morally. That is, I'm being moral with a greeting. When you're being moral, which means you engage yourself in good behaviors, morally, greet morally, eat morally. That is, eat in the right way. Okay, sit morally, talk to people morally, help elders morally, attend to parental morally. No problem. Okay. This one will be separately. This is number 3. This is number 4. Let's see. Give me a sentence with morally again. Morally. I regret morally. Number 3, mathematically. Give me a sentence with mathematically. Quickly. Should I help you? Bless you. Mathematically speaking, 2 plus 2. No, I just helped you now. Mathematically speaking. You know, human beings think mathematically, but God does not think mathematically. You know, God can add God can make 2 to become thousands. I hope you know that God fed people with just 2 fishes and 5 loaves of bread. I hope you know that. Which means God is not thinking mathematically. People will be saying,
He fed 1,000.
Not 1,000. What do you mean? Hey, goodness. He fed, listen to me, he fed 3,000. Sorry, Mama will help us properly. He fed 5,000 men. Listen, 5,000 men, only men. Now we've not talked about the women's. And you know, anywhere we see 2 men, there will be like, let me ask you, in your church there, who are more in the church? Is it the men or the women? In the church, who are more? Who are more in the church? Is it the men or the women? In the church, in your church here, are you saying men are more than women? Bless you. Women will be more than men. I'm sure of that. All ladies there. Don't you think ladies are more than the men there? Who are those working in the children's chapel? Is it men or women? What are those working in the children's chapel? What are your teachers in the children's chapel? Men or women? It's the women. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Who are more in the choir seats? Is it the men or the women? It's women. So which means that day when Jesus cried, we're going to take more. So that'll be all for today, please. I want to appreciate your presence. And if you have any question, kind of drop it in the comment section below. If you're having a problem reading or speaking or writing or spelling, let me know. I'm here to help you. If you're having a child going through deficiencies in English, let me know. Okay? Thank you for listening. And thank you for watching. And thank you for staying longer till this moment. I'm still the one, LovArik. Adiolo. Thank you.